Now I've got almost 10,000 miles on this super naked MT-09. It's a 2020. Everything about this bike fit my riding style, fit the way I personally fit on a bike and how I like to ride the bike. You can decide by looking at the video if you get that far, if that's the kind of riding you like to do. And if it is, this bike would probably work well for you too. Now we've just been lucky in hitting one nice day after another recently, after a great summer where I don't think I ever got any more riding time than I did this summer. As we get into the fall, it's just been getting better and better, and we've actually had temperatures that I'm almost ready to go get the summer riding gear out. But I'll take every one of them. And anybody who lives in this part of the country knows you don't have unlimited riding days. You have plenty of days to work on motorcycles. Unfortunately, today's not one of them. 10 days a day, we're going to get out on the open road. And we have projects. We have the parts ready for working on a rear brake line, among other things. But you know what? I really never want to waste a day I could ride. Okay guys, who wants to go for a ride on the MT-09 today? We'll all get in line. First come, first served. Now I got several other things I have to do, but I thought I'd start off the day by getting the bike cleaned up, of course. But there are still a few little loose ends I have to take care of before we can get on the open road, but it's going to be a beautiful day. So I got the bike ready, but today we're scheduled this morning actually. Karen and I both scheduled for our booster shot. So we're going to have a cup of coffee, go for the booster shot, and hopefully go for a nice ride as soon as we get back. So just before we head out for our booster shot, I figured I'd surprise Karen. Put some nice fresh cut. These are right from the garden. Not many left, by the way. We're still getting them every day. Are you guys hungry this morning? I got to make out my income tax here. How many guys am I going to declare as dependents? And boy, this time of year, Karen loves to decorate the house with flowers and all these pillows and everything. And I prefer a garage full of motorcycles, but anyway, I really do appreciate that she takes this time to do it. Anyway, we're only sharing it with our friends, and we're going to go get our booster shot and then get a ride in today. And having our cup of coffee out on the porch, just one extra nice little touch this time of year. And of course, we always have good company. We have our light up pumpkin. Alright, it's time for our booster shot, and boy, we're not taking any chances. So we're back and we're boosted. We are turbo boosted. Vaccination turbo boosted at last. Time to go for a ride. Maybe now that I got the booster shot, the bike will be a little faster or louder or quieter or something. I don't know, but I feel good about trying to keep my family safe here anyway. Time to go. Final weather was that we're going to have a beautiful, beautiful day. High 60s, low 70s. Just can't be any better than this. Now we have a full 4 hours today to do our ride. And the objective of the whole ride is to get as much of the ride in without having another vehicle in our field of vision. And obviously, no stop lights at all. Now, during the time we were out on the open road today, we had a real nice mix of some clouds. Actually, for about an hour there, it looked like it was going to rain. And it cleared up, and the sun came out, and then the clouds came back out. So, yeah, of course, unpredictable weather always makes a ride just a little bit more exciting. And we never want to have a Groundhog Day ride, that's for sure.
Still got plenty of mums out this time of year.
To me, this is a super naked bike for a lot of reasons. The biggest one is, if you have $9,000 to spend, I don't think there's a chance on earth you can get a better bike. That's almost a given. I think if you have almost twice the money, might be able to get a bike that in some way satisfies your needs. But this bike, I don't know for $9,000 what you can get that's any better. Now, another thing that makes this a super naked bike to me, maybe even better than I'm talking like this, that the thing is, I like to ride these back roads. I like to ride them when the roads are a little bit slippery, even they're wet, the leaves, the salt. I try to ride all year long. I need like an all-weather fighter bike, not a purpose-built, only goes great on a straight line bike. This bike really fits my needs perfectly.
Well, the leaves are falling everywhere. There's not many places where there's no leaves left.
Now, I've been riding over 60 years. I've probably owned over 100 motorcycles in my lifetime. Every one I ever could get my hands on, and I've test ridden probably another 100 motorcycles that belong to other people. But I've never had a bike that had a nicer power band with low-end torque than the MT-09. Now, another thing that makes this a super naked bike, it does so many things well. It and gets 50 miles to the gallon. And then with the price of gas nowadays, and I just saw California's even higher than Jersey. But anyway, all beside the point, it's so much fun on a lot of conditions. That's what makes it special. It's not a one-trick pony. As I think about this every time I ride the bike, this is the bike that made me fall in love with quick shifters, and it's the only bike in my collection that has traction control. Even my R1 doesn't have traction control. So when I get out on the open road, and it's got ABS, I didn't forget about the ABS. So a lot of features for the money. Now, I always admire going by this little place right here. He's always got new fresh flowers out, new pumpkins, new something. Always very scenic. And that's another quality of a super naked bike that I like. And in the middle of ride, you can ride it like a sport bike. Yeah, you could lean into it a bit, and you can go out on the highway and chase Corvettes or whatever. And then you come across some beautiful scenery like that landscaping place, and you can just cruise by and enjoy the scenery. It's a great, great choice. Now, I've been caught out in the rain several times where I had to get back, especially if I was 30, 40 miles away from home. And I wanted to come home, and I wanted it to be safe, of course. The ABS and the rain mode on this bike just soften everything up, make it safe, and you get home in one piece. It's great. Now we're in the middle of a tire test, testing Michelin 5s on this bike, and in totally stock sizes so that all of the traction control and everything works. And the Michelin 5s in wet, in dry, in leaves, in salt. So far, so good.
There's some modern art over there on the lawn. I don't know who would want that on their lawn. Not sure. All in the eye of the beholder.
Now, what's very important to me, because I get to ride every day, and almost every day, and I get 3 or 4 hours for exercise. I ride for exercise as well as just because I enjoy it and enjoy shooting a video. When I get done with a 3 or a 4 hour ride, usually it's a little over 100 miles for the day, I don't feel like I've been mugged. It's a comfortable bike. Now on my channel I have a video of how to lower the forks on the bike. I like the modification. Some people might like a little bit higher in the front. I like the early dive in, the early, well, I don't know, it's a personal thing. Even racers can't agree on, some of them have it set high, some low. It's a personal thing, but the good thing, you can always put it back.
It's like an old abandoned barn out there. Some cool stuff. You never know what you're gonna, every day I find something new I didn't see the day before.
Now the plan is over the winter we're going to make a set of custom silver wheels. It'll be out on the channel, of course. It's just like last year or a year before. We did the R1, did the gold wheels on the Ninja, the green wheels on the 750. It's all going to be out on the channel this winter.
I just love these back roads. They're just, all you gotta watch out for is the wet leaves, even the dry leaves.
Now, since the spring, they've been on a mission to pave an awful lot of the roads in this area. And thank God they're done, because we've hit a lot of days that some of the roads are closed. The ones they've repaved, now that the pavement's a little seasoned, boy, it's better than I could expect.
And not a lot of traffic. That's the whole beauty of this area here. Very, very low traffic.
Now, it's amazing to me how quick 100, 110 miles goes by on an MT-09. It is a super bike. It's super comfortable. It gets good mileage. It just in every way floats my boat. Now, I hope you've enjoyed watching this ride, enjoying the ride. And if you get a chance at a Yamaha demo day, take a ride on one. I think you'll be impressed. Boy, it doesn't get much nicer than today. The weather, some clouds came over, but no chance of rain. And no wind ruining all the, I have to edit out all the wind. It is such a nice time of year. You wish you could put this in a bottle and ship it all over the country. The things that are spoiling the day, gas being expensive, well, I'll just have to get a better paying job, I guess. Maybe you could figure something out on that. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. and thanks so much for watching. So if you're new to the channel, we try to ride all summer. We try to ride all year. Sometimes that doesn't really work out. And we try to duck the wet leaves and duck the assaulted roads. But basically, we get a lot of miles on a bike. We seem to wear out a lot of tires and do a lot of oil changes and God knows what. Then all winter, we try to plan our projects. This winter, we're going to be doing another set of custom wheels. Maybe making some more carbon fiber parts from scratch. I'm not sure. It's all in the planning stage right now, and whatever maintenance needs to be done to get everything ready for the next season. Now I post up something almost every day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.